Shalom, God and family. Thank you for laboring in the vineyard of the Most High with me today. I just wanted to come out and have a look at well, first of all, I guess it's time for me to get a new hose. I'm going to let y'all see my hose. Now, I ain't never had no hose where I could see the inside fibers, okay? I was watering the other day, and, there was some water coming out the hose, and then all of a sudden I heard water coming from somewhere else. And I looked back, and the hose I'm going to show you what it did. Look at this. This is what it did. I gotta harvest these seeds. This is what it did. It just look at this. Look at this. It just tore up. Now I don't know if any of my subscribers know I have a wish list, and the hose has been on my wish list for months. And I'm not saying this because I want you to go out and buy me no hose, but I did have a subscriber tell me that I needed one. Hint, hint. So I'm just gonna say this. I came out here to show you the strawberries. Now look at this strawberry. Now I bought 5. I bought 5. I actually bought about 12. Maybe even, I'm not even gonna lie. It might have been 24, and only 5 of them propagated. And so I said, maybe I should go out and get some more strawberries and add it to this plot here. But then I said no, because strawberries like to run. And look at this runner here. So she done ran all the way over here, and she will stick. And then there'll be another one there, right? Let's look at this runner. I got another runner here. So they're all running. So I don't really need to buy anymore. At least not this year. I might buy another variety. I'm not sure which variety this is. I need to ask for what variety it is. But I'm going to probably buy a different variety. And maybe plant them somewhere else. Who knows? But yeah, it's running. And it's running. They're running. And they're running very, very nice. And I'm so grateful. This hose, some people say they like frugality, right? As long as I see water coming out of this hose, I swear I don't see nothing wrong with it. I just don't see nothing wrong with it. Now, this is my squash, and I had a conversation with you all about the squash in my last video, and I was telling you how, when the sun is shining, they droop. When the sun is gone, they stand up. Well, the sun is gone. The sun is gone. And I see a lot of droopation going on here. So, next year, when I do squash, I am going to make sure that they go in the ground for sure. Alright, so I'm going to do that, and we'll see how it happens. We'll see how it goes. I told you this is like my 3rd time trying them, and they've always been in containers because I originally was a container gardener. And now that I've expanded from being a container gardener into a in-ground gardener, I'm going to have to go ahead and start that in the garden. So here's the corn. Look how tall the corn's getting. Corn's looking pretty good. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I know when I put these seeds in the ground that I put them in a direct line. And when they grow, apparently they either shift, because this one here is way over here, and I know I put her over here. And then I put 5. 1, 2, so 3, 4. No, here's 4 here. Number 5 never came up. And on the second row, I put 5 and only 2 came up. And then the same thing back here, but only 3 came up. And over here, it's even worse. It's even worse. So I'm just going to let this water sit over here and drench this plot for a little bit and see what happens. And while I'll do that, I will be checking on the blackberries, the green onions, the fig, the nectarine. There's the nectarine. She getting tall. She's getting really tall. Like a fig. She's going to be a nice little tree coming next year. The fig is just 2 years old. She was here last year. This is her second year. It's the second year? Yeah. Oh, look at the Brussels sprouts. They're growing. I can't wait to see a little thing stick out of it. But there's one right there that's very promising. And I think I need to go over here and pull some of the leaves off of her. Because you have to do that if you're expecting to get a decent one. So let me see if I can come down here. Take off some of these. Yeah, I can't wait to see the Brussels sprouts do what they're gonna do. I'm waiting for them to get tall. There's a lot of them down here. I didn't even know I planted so many. This one's so small. I don't know if she's gonna do anything. I started these all from seed. Yeah, I didn't buy any of these. I just planted them all, and this is what they've done from seed. I think that's beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna do that to give them a chance to expose the stalk so that the stalk can shoot out some Brussels sprouts. Let's see what this one looks like. She's really tight over here. She doesn't look too bad. I don't think that corn can get too much water. I'll go back and check on that in a second. But look at her. She grew 2 stalks. That's one plant that has 2 stalks on it. Let me show you. Can you see that? She's got 2 stalks coming off of one plant. Now I know that's an interesting anomaly for some Brussels sprouts. All praises. And look at this one. This Brussels sprout is so bushy. I know I gotta take some of these off of her. My goodness, she's strong. Is this a cabbage? This looks like a cabbage. But then Brussels sprouts are in the cabbage plant family, so I need to stop tripping. Okay. Get under here. She's growing real nice. She's growing very nice. Yeah, get some of these leaves off her. I got this papyrus growing back here. I can't stand papyrus. This stuff grows like crazy. Or papyrus, whatever you want to call it. But that's what they look like. I can't stand them. If I can't eat it, I don't want to bother with it. Unless it's an indoor ornamental or something, you know? Anyways, I am pretty much done with this portion of the video, and I'm done with gardening. I got a glass of wine that I just poured. I'm gonna go have a small sip. And I'm going to water the west side of the garden. I hadn't watered in like 2-3 days, so everybody's gonna appreciate my visit today. Yeah. Whoever said gardening was easy, I ain't gonna lie. It can be, it could be chore, but I'm telling you, it's worth it. It is truly worth it. Let me make sure I don't fall. See the cabbage? Cabbage is looking good. I see a head trying to form. I see a head trying to form. I love it. I'm trying to tell you, this is such a blessing. It's such a blessing. And I think the Most High entrusts us with these kinds of things. He gives us, for those of us who have the so-called green thumb, I think is something that he entrusts us with to take care of his beauty, because this is his. Now look at the lima beans. I showed you the lima beans the other day. They weren't doing anything, and look at them. They have been here since March, and they are just now they're just now doing what lima beans do. All praises to the Most High. Trying to get these weeds away from her from sucking up. They're the reasons why they weren't doing anything. Getting out of breath. I'm telling you, that's what I mean by gardening can be a chore. But you always got to come out and tend to something. And sometimes you come out to do one thing, and of course you end up doing something else. I'm going to leave that because it looks like a volunteer. Oh, look at that Swiss chard. That Swiss chard, I'm telling you, this is one plant that is a must. Look at them turnips right there. But the Swiss chard, this is a must to have in your garden. I mean, it's almost like the green onions. They just come back and come back and come back and come back, and there's nothing you can do about it. They just continue to. Oh, I need to harvest these. These are so beautiful. I'm gonna take you. Oh, she's so. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and harvest these. I'll pull her up because she's done. But look at that thyme in there. Look at that thyme. She's flowering. You see the thyme flowers? Let me see if I can get them. Aren't they the cutest little things? They are just so small. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, if that's thyme, then what is this over here? Oh, that's more thyme and weeds. Yes. I wish these were edibles. I don't know if there's some kind of micro something. Oh, that thyme smells beautiful. I don't know if these are edible or not. But they have little flowers on them too, little pink flowers. And I wouldn't be surprised if they were edible. But again, back to this Swiss chard. I'm sorry. You should be growing this. Look at this rainbow chard. Okay. Just regular Swiss. More rainbow. You gotta be planting this. You gotta be planting these. Because the green onions, if you can see all the green onions. I'm gonna start calling this green onion row. Look at all those green onions. These are the things that you should have in your garden. You should have one patch of green onions. At least one. That will guarantee you some green every day of your life. Every day. Look at that. I'm messing with this camera. Anyways, remember to always do your best. Be blessed and grow something. Especially green onions and Swiss and rainbow chard and turnips. They come back 4 or 5 times. 4 years, 5 years. They just keep coming back. I call it the gift that keeps on giving. All right. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and head on over to the wish list if you so desire. Thank you so much. All praises.